students many languages, English, French, German, Spanish, Korean, Chinese, Arabic, and even Russian. Yeah, even Russian. So let us know if you are interested in it, and we can provide you with the links because these classes will be online this semester. Um, yeah, the next slide. Roman. International Coordination Council project is a platform for international interaction between Gubkin University and oil and gas universities around the world, where you can share news about events and projects of your university and a space student chapter. There are 12 universities from Italy, Serbia, Austria, Romania, and other countries that take part in our project. Also, this project is under modernization now, and soon 4 new directions like scientific, cultural, social, and PR direction will be open. Roman?
Yeah, here. So this is...
Yeah, this is SP mentoring. Well, this program is a unique opportunity for you to discover and develop your abilities, taking into account your individual needs and potential. Under the guidance of our mentors, representative of companies or successful graduates of Gubkin University, participants write scientific papers and articles, implement business plans, prescribe development strategies, and follow them, even make their career dreams come true. Any question, advice, any task can be discussed with the mentor. And very soon this program will start for the second time. So a couple of words from me because I was participating in this program this year, and it's a really great opportunity for you to connect with older people who already know the industry from inside. So yeah.
Yeah, this is some of the information about this program. So last time it was like 65 applications, 20 participants, and 6 mentors.
Now again, me, I will tell you about next project. It's Energy for Me, and it's one of my favorite projects in SPE, and also because I'm head of this project. So this project aims to raise interest among school boys and girls to oil and gas industry. So it's a project about teaching children everything about oil and gas industry. So from geology till economics, we are teaching them everything. We doing lectures, some labs, or doing some online excursions to the fields. So a lot of opportunities for children to know something more about this industry, because you know that at schools it's a bit difficult with this sphere, and it's a great opportunity for them to know something new. And these projects also provides them with the opportunity to start scientific research. So in autumn they can take part in our Congress, in our international Congress, Oil and Gas Horizons, where children can participate with their scientific papers. And it's really cool for them because it's there you can try yourself in this sphere, and you can see some other guys how they prepare for it, what scientific papers they have, and so on. And before this situation that we have right now, so again about corona, we did this project in offline format. So they needed to come to our university, and there we needed to organize everything just at the university. But right now, because of all these rules, we needed to change the format to online format, and it was a really cool decision because of it we made this we made this project possible not possible. So right now all children all over the Russia, they can take part in it, and it's not necessary to be in Moscow. And in last semester, we had more than 30 different cities from all over the Russia, and more than 70 children were participate in this project. So it's really, really, I think, necessary for children in our industry. Yes, and next slide. Now I would like to introduce some. I will start with introducing our global projects, and we will start with Gubkin University International Educational Summer School, which we organize every year. This year, from 27th to 31st July, we had summer school, but due to the epidemiological situation, again, it was in online format, and school participants were 570 students from 55 countries. And participants listened to lectures from leading experts and then passed a test to verify their knowledge. At the end of the school, all students expressed their gratitude for the great opportunity. And it's also one of the coolest projects in our chapter, because there you also can meet some new people and make new relations. So it's really interesting and really exciting project.
Thank you, Dasha. And now I'm going to continue with one of the biggest events in our university, which is International Youth Scientific and Practical Congress, Oil and Gas Horizons. And this year, on November 18th till 21st, we held the 12th International Youth Scientific and Practical Congress, Oil and Gas Horizons. And 128 students, undergraduates and postgraduates from 43 countries took part in this event. And they prepared their theses and some of scientific works and presented it. And this great event also includes Olympic Games, technical case, roundtables, apart from paper contests. And this year, unfortunately, we had to hold this event in a completely online format because of the restrictions. Yes, and hopefully this year in the autumn, this event will be held completely offline as it used to be. So we highly recommend you to take part in it because its applications are available for almost anybody. So if you have a scientific work, you can present it, try to be assessed. So I think it's a great opportunity, and not only scientific, but also just if you want to broaden your horizons in the industry. And yeah, that's some of the statistic I've already told you about. And that's it. Thank you so much. Do you have any questions concerning our presentation? Well, I see that there is no questions.
Yeah, I've got one.
So,
Um,
okay.
so I joined late in the presentation, so I don't know if you included it in the beginning, but I was wondering if you guys had any plans on doing any social events online, and if you are, what are those social events?
Social events online.
Yeah, like
So
not
we're,
seminar. I'm saying like just social events.
you mean like within SP? We're making we have switched our language clubs, for example, to completely online format. So it's like a social event online, or what do you mean?
I mean, like usually, like you either have like gatherings or like a field trip or whatever. Like, what's the substitute for that online?
I think there is no substitute for a field trip in online format. But in if we talk about other projects, there are some ways to make it online. For example, language clubs. For example, this like the biggest event in our university was held completely online this year. even though it used to be only offline. So it was a new format for our university. Also, the summer school was also held this year in a completely online format. And by the way, guys, this year in 2021, you can also participate in this. You haven't mentioned it. Um, Also, this event is also completely online, even though it used to be partly offline at least. This is also an online event. They're like all online currently, just because of the situation. So I think there is no like a project substitutes for the previous ones, which were all offline, but we just changed the formats of the projects themselves and made them completely online.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
And
You're welcome.
hi,
So,
Roma. Nice presentation from you and your team. I actually attended the summer school. It was really intensive. It was
good.
intensive, and I actually learned a lot. Yes, I attended it back in Nigeria. So my question is regarding your energy for me. Could you like explain more how exactly you do it online? Yeah. So I mean, I know the in-person one, you go to schools, you try to conduct experiments to sensitize children based on, SB has some guidelines, but like, how do you do it online now? Do you do it maybe in your labs and then you get the school to plug in virtually, or you have pre-recorded sessions? I just want to know how you go about it.
I
So
think
I will explain you. Yes, I will explain you because I'm doing all this stuff. So how we do it? Right now we are using Discord platform. So there we are doing lectures. So we are preparing different presentations and telling them about different topics. So about geology, about geoscience, about some petroleum engineering, and so on. So at first we need to explain them the theoretical things, and we are calling different schools. We are writing them emails, and then also we are connected with some companies, and we are usually writing them that we start this project, so on, and they tell it to their children, and then these children join us in a special group. We are making a special chat where we tell them all organization moments. Then we are doing all these meetings using the Discord platform, and there we are doing all these lectures. Then with this Discord, as I said, we did online excursions on fields, and also because right now it's impossible to do some labs in our university because it's prohibited. It was, I don't know about now, but last semester it was prohibited to let children go in our university, and that's why we needed to do some videos, to make some videos where we show them how it works. And also Energy for Me, on the official website of Energy for Me, you can find a lot of different information and about a lot of different practical things. So for example, you can find there are different labs, as I said, and you can do it simply at home, because all the stuff that you need you can just go and buy at the shop. So it's something like sponge, then some water, some paints, something like this. So we are using some usual simple stuff which children can use by themselves and find without any problems. And then we Discord, we are showing them how to do it, and they repeat it and do it all this stuff together with us. And that's how we are doing all this practical work, practical tasks. And then also we also a very cool thing was, so one girl she made homework for them about offshore platforms, and they needed to create them. And they also used some stuff that they have at school, that they have at home, and tried to build it. And also we had, it was very funny but very cool. A few guys were playing Minecraft really hard, so they were really cool players in Minecraft, and they built a crazy offshore platform with crazy digitalization, with chicken on the board, and it was really something crazy. And they made like professional video of it, and we are trying to do some stuff which they can do just at home. And right now we are thinking about also going to our labs to do some real practical things and to show them. And maybe we will find some other solutions how to teach them with all this stuff. But right now we are doing these things.
Great, thank you.
Yeah,
So
so
I hope I answered it right.
Yes, you did. Thank
I
you.
think it's a very detailed answer. So, have any more questions, guys? And because our time is up, so it's time for you guys from the University of Oklahoma to start their presentation. So we're sorry to that we've taken a part of your time.
You're totally fine. Can you make me co-host so I can share my screen?
Yes, give me a minute. Give me a moment. Okay, try it, please. I think I'll let you.
I still can't.
So can you share it?
Not yet. Maybe there are three dots up on the right corner in my video. I think if you click it, you will find an option, make a co-host or something.
Because I give you a permission for recording for recording local files. Maybe it's something different. Okay, I can make you an organizer. Let's try this way.
Yeah. All right, I'm good now. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right, so just a second. So, hello everyone. Again, my name is Omar Sukri. I am the president of the University of Oklahoma SPE student chapter, and I will be happy to present you a brief presentation about our student chapter and our activities. So, like any other student chapter, we are a large and active organization designed to help any student interested in learning more about the oil and gas industry, and not only for petroleum engineering majors, but for other engineering majors and also different majors, economics and business and finance. As part of SP International, we share their goal to exchange technical knowledge concerning the exploration and development and production of the oil and gas resources. And we do that through many events, which I will talk about later. These are some of our achievements. We won the Outstanding Student Chapter Awards 2 times in 2016 and 2017. We won the International Petrobol competition 4 times, 2007, 2008, 2010, and 2021, which I will talk about later. And we are proud that we are the only university that won the Petrobol Champions 4 times. We also won the Gold Standard Award from SPE in 2000 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2015. Uh, Brief introduction about our officers from right to left: John Smith, our treasurer, and myself, Omar Sakri, the president, Cesar Vivas Munar, the vice president, and Kaisal Mekbari, the secretary. Um, here is a list of our cabinet member positions. I will briefly go through them. The first position is ATC and Student Symposium Chair, who usually organize the trips to the conferences and other industry trips and plan the accommodations for our students and choose students from the applications. We have also the industry education chair who organizes events to make the student get hands-on experience and field trips to the companies. We have the Petrobol chair who hold on weekly practices for the Petropol competition. We have the philanthropy chair who holds and plans the voluntarily work and charity work and cooperate with the university to participate in charity work like the big event that University of Oklahoma have. Then the publicity chair with and Karen and Zam are part of the publicity chair. They design flyers, manage the social media accounts, and other duties. We have the social chair who plans fun and involving activities to the students. We have the tutoring chair who hold on tutoring sessions every week for students in classes that they need help in. We have the e-club liaison, who's the connection between our student chapter and other engineering club organizations. The employment chair who updates the student with opportunities and internship positions and full-time positions. The graduate liaison who is ideally held by a graduate student and encourage the involvement of graduate students in SPE. The international liaisons who try to solve and answer any questions international students have, and then the new student liaison who makes new student events to encourage involvement of new students. And this position is ideally held by a new student, a sophomore or a freshman. And then finally, the OKC ESP liaison who builds the relationship and strengthen um, our relationship with OKC SPE and try to connect our students with the industry people from OKC, Oklahoma City. Here are some of our events. We hold bi-monthly tech talks. We talk to companies to come and make presentations about new technology and production techniques and other things that the students will benefit from it. We have also networking opportunities with energy companies, lunch and learn presentations, which the graduate liaisons do during lunchtime. A graduate student will present his thesis or something that undergraduate and other students will benefit from, and we will also have lunch. But during this year, we didn't do any of that because we don't have we can't do any in-person events like Gubkin University, and also tutoring courses and social and philanthropic events. And again, all of those events this year shifted online due to the pandemic. Is there any question or sorry?
I think just someone has just coughed.
Okay, sorry. So yeah, like Gubkin University, we shifted all of our events online. Last semester, we were not allowed to make any in-person events actually, but this semester we were allowed with the restrictions. So our advisors told us to not hold any in-person events. So we didn't have any philanthropic and social events as much as we do in previous years. And that's unfortunate. But on the other hand, it's an opportunity to connect with other international companies. I try hold conferences with companies from Europe, Middle East, and South America. So it's can be either way. It's unfortunate, but at the same time, it builds more roads for us. So to encourage the involvement in those virtual events, our student chapter with AADE, SPWLA, and the Geothermal Resources Council formed the Newborn Student Coalition. We hold our tech talks and other industry talks together to encourage involvement. So each of our organizations will advertise and promote the events within the organization to increase the turnout and have as many students participate as possible. I'll talk briefly about the Petroball. Here's a picture of our Petroball team. After winning the regional qualifier, the North America regional qualifier, the team continued to do the hard work and they met twice a week to practice and be ready for the international competition. And we won this semester. We won the international competition. I will introduce the team very fast from right to left. Elton Correa, Anna Jordi, and the team captain Felipe Adriano Cruz, Ducha Hasperi, and Ashutosh Sharma. So I'll talk very fast about this upcoming 2021 North America Student Symposium. I want to talk about it because it's a great networking opportunity, not for only students in the United States, but anyone can participate. It's coming up this Tuesday, and it was organized by Penn State and other universities. And I think it's a great opportunity and everyone can participate in it. Finally, I will talk about our contacting information. You can directly email us at spe@ou.edu or our Instagram pages, ou_SPE, and LinkedIn, Society of Petroleum Engineers, the University of Oklahoma Student Chapter, and our Facebook pages, OU SPE Student Chapter. We are most active in the Instagram and LinkedIn page. So, Karen and Zama, do you want to say anything? Do you want to add?
Just we'd love to hear from you guys. So feel free to reach out to us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving a great presentation. I actually have a question about this symposium you just mentioned. As I know, they charge some fee for letting you the access to their content or something.
Yeah, it's about $15.
15.
Yeah.
But is it for everyone, or there are some like I don't know discounts for students from some maybe American universities or Russian universities or just universities?
Yeah, so it's $15 for registration, but in Oklahoma, the Oklahoma City SP chapter allocated $1,000 for students from Oklahoma to participate. So students from Oklahoma can probably participate for free, but I think other students will have to pay the fee. I'm not sure if it's free or now or not. I haven't checked the page. Just type in the North America Student Symposium SPE and it will pop up.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Does anyone have any questions? Okay, then thank you for the great presentation.
Thank you.
It was really interesting. Now we have to give the floor to guys from Cyprus. It's your time.
Okay, so can I just start sharing the screen or? Oh.
I think I'll make you an organizer like
okay.
I did. But I can't do it because I'm not an organizer. Probably. So Mark, could you do this please for me?
Okay, let me see. Okay, I made you host again.
Oh, great.
And right now we have a game with switching administration position in this conference.
Can you hear? Can you share your presentation now?
Yeah, I mean,
So it just says
you
I'm
you
allowed
can
to
make him a
record.
co-host.
I still
So you
cannot
I
share
don't
don't
my
have
get
this
screen.
option.
self-hosted.
Okay, I got it. I got it. So I don't have this option here. I only can make him an organizer, but not a co-host. Maybe I can do it somewhere else, but I have no idea where.
I think you should have set that up before the meeting started. So just go ahead and
No,
make him a
it's
host.
fine. I think maybe you could make a co-host, so then both of us would be the host.
Yeah, let's go the same way we did last time.
Okay.
I thought I'm familiar with Zoom, but turns out
Okay.
I'm not.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can.
You can see it. Okay, hello and welcome to our presentation. I'm Nandana and I'm presenting the Middle East Technical University Northern Cyprus Campus SP student chapter. Let's begin. So this is just a run through of our last semester's activities. We organized like 5 technical seminars, and then we joined a few councils, including your own, the one organized by Gubkin, the International Cooperation Council, and some other roundtables in Europe, like the one in Germany and the one organized by the regional director, and also one in Malaysia. This was what we did last semester. And next, this semester, we are planning on organizing these 4 technical seminars, and also we are hoping to participate in the student paper contest in Europe and the Student Research Congress in Baku. So this is just some pictures of our usual technical seminars that we have during normal days. We can't do that anymore because of the pandemic. Uh, And so our chapter has been recognized for this SP student paper contest in Europe, and also we won one in Ukraine as well. So we've got 5 students here: Threya recently, most recent, and then Burak in Ukraine, and then Burak again. Burak got second place in the 2020, and Threya got first place in 2020 in the same contest. And then in 2019, Burak got first place in the one in Ukraine, and then another student got second place in 2019, and Yasser got first place in 2018. So here are the pictures. This was last year's regional director, Mark Rubin, for Europe. You know, his name is Mark Rubin. He's a director for Europe, and these are the other participants. Okay, I'm just gonna move. So this is Burak and this is Traya. She was last year's SB president actually. So uh, okay, and this was the contest in Ukraine. Nasilahan is here with us as well in the in this conference, and this is Burak. Okay. These are the usual social events that we do during the regular semester, which we cannot do now, but we're trying to substitute the social events. Like we're doing podcasts now. We started our first podcast today, which is just an interactive conversation between us and any guest, such as alumni or professionals. We do geological field trips and stuff. And apart from participating in conferences, we do geological field trips. And these are other activities that we do. Sometimes we do them for charity. Like if you want to run, you pay a certain amount of money, and all that money goes to charity. But of course, we can't do that now because of the pandemic. So this was a triathlon that we did before the pandemic. We're not doing this now, of course. Okay. So, what's our main project for this semester? We launched this SPE Volunteers because it's online and people feel like they have more options. They don't participate in our events as much as we like them to. So we want them to experience what it's like to speak, publicly and post stuff and interact with, like other professionals through an online media, of course. So that's why we turn them to volunteers so that they're obliged to do it. Yeah, and also we're planning on participating in the paper contest again. Uh, right. So purposes. Well, we want to make the most of the online semester. We don't want to make any excuses. We're going to try our best to do as much as we can. And we would also like to connect our chapter with other SPE chapters. And this was a great initiative by SPE Gubkin by making the ICC and also another organization, the SPE Middle East organization, which we're a part of as well. And also because it's online, we now have more opportunities to connect with professionals as well through LinkedIn mostly. So what are our problems? Well, we we have attendance. We have good number of attendance, but we would prefer more because getting students to attend online seminars is not easy because it's not the same as attending a seminar in the auditorium. It's not the same experience, and so people don't get the initiative. Organizing social activities, that's very obvious, but now we're trying to do podcasts, so hopefully that works. We have more participation by doing podcasts. And organizing community service, we still have not solved that problem. I don't know how we're going to solve that problem. We're thinking about maybe making like a tournament, an online game, and you'd have to pay money to enter, and then all that money goes to charity. But I'm not a gamer, so maybe I'll have to ask someone who is a gamer to organize something like that. We'll see. Maybe we can play League of Legends or Valorant or Minecraft. I don't know what kids play these days. I'm too busy studying, so whatever. So these are our board members. We have Ishin Su as our social activities officer. We have Ronnie as treasurer, and we have Neslahan as secretary. We have Chan, this is pronounced Chan, as our membership chairperson. Melika as our vice president, and myself, Nandana, as president. These are our social media outlets. Please feel free to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Gmail. Well, you can just send us an email, I guess. And this will be the end of my presentation. Thank you all so much. And if you have any questions, please let me know.
Yeah, thank you so much for your presentation. Can I ask you a question? In what language do you make your podcasts in?
They're all in English.
They're all in English.
Yeah.
Can you share a link with me?
Sure. So today it was actually experimental, right? So we only did it for our university first. We wanted to see the response, and we recorded it. So I can send you the YouTube link, and you guys can see it.
Yeah.
But our future podcasts will be shared in the ICC group and all the other groups that we're in, so that everyone can join. Social event. So.
Yeah. And also, I'm wondering, you mentioned some of the problems of your chapter, and one of them, I think, which is pretty common currently because of this pandemic, that the attendance of the events has gone down, and now it's not that much as we all would like to be. And I'm just curious, why is it so? Because, for example, if we consider a lecture, it's much easier to participate a lecture online. You can do it from home, like while you're eating or doing your stuff, rather than going to class like physically, because you have to like devote all of your time there to this particular event. You can you can't do it as much comfortable like as you can do it from home. And I think maybe better PR management might improve your situation. So I would consider it from this side,
All right.
from the PR side.
I understand.
So do you have a PR company in your university or something? Because I think we faced the same trouble like a year ago, but currently I think the attendance has stabilized, and now it's pretty much okay, and people attend our events, even though we're mostly studying offline right now, and we can make some PR offline. We still have lots of online events, and we invite people there, and they go. But maybe I think so because I try myself to attend some of them. So maybe I feel, maybe I judge it by my own experience, and it's very subjective. But I think that our problems in this matter have have gone have gone to the better direction.
Okay.
Also, I can say that today we had some lecture. I don't really know the details about this lecture, and I know that people liked it very much because it was not in this usual format where the person is just showing presentation and talking about all the stuff which he prepared for this presentation. It was in this live video format, is, as you know, like in Instagram, these live videos where you can communicate with with this person and ask all questions at the same time when you have it. So it's like in official atmosphere or something like this. And today I saw that guys really like it more than these official like lectures, webinars, or something like that. Maybe this thing you can try and it will help you. I don't know.
Make it more interactive.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
make it more attractive because some students think that it will be just boring and that's why they don't want to join it. And maybe because they are very lazy.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know the thing with live videos is the moment you go live, once once the student is following your Instagram handle, it kind of notifies the person that you're live. So you know it's easy to just click on the button and join the meeting than having to go to look for the meeting flyer, the meeting details, and joining the meeting. So typically, Instagram live sessions have more attendance than in person or online webinars, the typical Zoom or where.
Agree. Um, Also, the way our student chapter used to attract students to participate in our events, that during the seminars, the TikToks, we usually give out free dinner after the TikTok, so more students will participate. But then those seminars shifted online, and not a lot of people participated. But then after that, we made the coalition with other organizations, and almost the turnout uh, became double after we made that step. So that was a good step for us.
All right. Thank you all so much for your suggestions. I think we'll try them. So basically, I'll do those. So bribes, Instagram usage, and more podcasts. Okay. Maybe turn the
Yeah, I
lectures
think that
into
would work.
podcasts as well.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for your presentation,
Thank you.
for sharing your problems with us. This is really appreciated, and I think that's that's why we held such events, just to share our experience and help each other. So our participants from Nigeria, now it's your turn to present your chapter. So please, yeah, I'm an organizer. I'm an organizer.